So far, we've used animation between different frames, and now I'm going to show you one of my favorite features, interactive components. They're basically reusable animations set inside your component. So as the name states, for this to work, we need components, or rather component sets with variants inside. If you're not familiar with this, a variant set is basically two or more components actually. And you can see here I use the naming convention button/default, button/hover. So they're of the same family, they're just a different state of the same thing really. And then over here on the right hand side, I can say combine as variants. And the great thing about this is if I now pull out an instance here, then you can see that within this button, both instances are just saved as different states. So across my design, I'm going to use many instances of those elements. So I can not only save the different states they have within this instance, but I can also save the behavior. So I need to be on my prototype settings. And then, for example, to save a button behavior, so a hover state I want to add, I'm simply connecting my two buttons as I would do before with any other frame. And now you can see that in my menu, it says on click, or I'm going to change this to while hovering, and it has change to set. So this change to here is only going to be active within component sets. Now I can use instant dissolve or smart animate. I'm going to use smart animate as it's simply a color. Now let's have a look what this does. So that we can view this in our preview mode, I need to draw a frame. And I can now add an instance of my button to this frame. Now let's have a look. As I hover over my button, you can see that I have this behavior saved here, and this is going to be the same wherever I use this button. Okay, now I want the same for my switch here, but I want this to be dragged over here and then turn into this switch. Now in this case, I don't want the entire switch to be activated, but I want to take this little bubble here. So I want to select this bubble, draw out an animation, and you'll see it will say on click. In this case, I want on drag, change to, and I'm going to smart animate it over here. Now in this case, I need to return the favor. So on drag, it's going to turn back into my original state. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag out an instance, place it on my frame, and let's have a look if that works. So here is my toggle. I drag it, and you can see that it changes the color with smart animate.